I got to tell you, I had a pretty interesting game session, or shall we say a few of them. And one of them, I got kicked to a German server somehow. East Germany, I would guess. I don't know. That's what they kind of said. I think maybe they're broken English, and man, did I get cussed out like terrible. A little kid and his partner decided to pick another fight with somebody else. And it happened to be this player, and it happened to be a partner of mine. That is Alpha Delta November Black Boy. He's a wonderful player. I had an opportunity to see him again in the lobby this weekend, and we've made that lobby last a while. And let me tell you, holy smokes, he was just beside himself. He thought it was absolutely hilarious, the throwdown we were getting with the cussing. And you know what? I kind of did too. But I did get us out of that very negative, not too positive environment after a moment. And I got to tell you, folks, when that kind of stuff happens, you just don't know what to do. Like the sight of a llama at the base of my feet and no capability to really deal with it because they have decided to make those llamas ever elusive little creatures, hard to get a hold of, that is for sure. And you need to run them over to stun them and to really get the max out of that llama possible. Well, I'm going to see what I can do here as far as maybe get some kind of wheels underneath me to get that llama some chase. And I know it's possibly still in the sector, so let's see what we can do here, folks. But hey, it has been a while since I've had an opportunity to produce anything for you wonderful people, and I do apologize for that. It just comes to be the stance of, okay. All right, what can we do here with this, folks? We got him stunned, and he's going to continue to be stunned, and we're going to get out and see what we can do here to deal with said llama. I want the whole loot. I want all the loot. I want the whole loot. Give me my loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the scoot. And give me the bullets to keep doing what I was doing. Yeah. Yes, folks, this is what you got to do to get that llama and get all the juice out of it possible. You really got to lay the heat to it and get to it before it leaves you. And if you do that, you get a beautiful reward. And I want my reward. Yes, folks, look what I missed out on. I got a whole bunch of ammo and some shields, so that was a positive encounter with the llama, but you really got to lay the heat to him. Don't be scared to get up on him with a vehicle to put him down. I almost pulled it off for you. It would have been cool, but you know what? That's quite all right. I happen to deal in reality and facts. And the fact of that is number 444 just didn't pull it off. If he would have had something with a little bit more punch, but you know what? You can't go too far in reverse because in life you just got to deal with what was given to you and how you performed. And you know what? We'll call that one like a 90% complete on that llama. But, you know, be prepared to deal with them, folks. If you come across them, follow them if you can. You get a whole bunch of bullets and some shield, and it's all good. But if you put them down, the pile of loot is much more extensive and ever more rewarding. Hey, I got to send a shout out to the players I did come across this weekend. We had an excellent, positive, wonderful lobby experience together. And that was, of course, one of my subscribers. His name is ADN. That's Alpha Delta November Black Boy. He's one of my subscribers from a few months ago. So thank you very much, Alpha Delta November Black Boy. And we got Hector 1234. Met you this weekend. You're a fantastic soul. I was happy to bring you into the compendium of Papa Doc 444. And also, hailing from Canada, I got to say, a fine representative of the wonderful nation Canada, folks, Green Cannibal, a wonderful player, on point, and delivered just a wonderful video with myself, Hector, and Black Boy this weekend. And we all had a wonderful time together. And this is what Fortnite is all about, my absolute, just being around the friends and the positive. Here's another trick. Throw up a build and then kick one of those. Take all the shells down at once and kick one of those. You know, don't spend too much time chopping on it if you don't got the time. So throw those builds all around, folks. They're great tools for busting down those shelves. Yet another hint of the education process of Papa Doc 444. Hopefully anything I learn as a beginner can be helpful to beginning Fortnite players. We are all in this together and we're here to have a good time. And I got to tell you, this weekend was absolutely a good time with my wonderful friends. That's what I love about the community, folks. Although I am saddened by one thing, and this is the one thing that just bums me out totally. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to hang with all of you wonderful players. I can make these snippets and send them as videos to you with a great deal of love and respect and admiration for who you are as my subscribers, my fans, my watchers, my Terrans around me. You bring me the greatest of support by doing the simplest of things, hitting the subscribe button. To take that to the next level, folks, to as a community, now 65 members strong, we can really do something here for number 444 and for ourselves as a group. If you can continually hit those like buttons, unless you don't like the video, if you don't like what was produced, please don't hit that like button. We don't need no false advertisement. Is to put a video of mine in front of one of your friends' faces that has never seen number 444 in action. Let them see who I am in the video realm. Let them meet number 444 via not finding me on a YouTube video, via their friend bringing a YouTube video to their attention. So be a friend. Show off number 444 to all of your friends so maybe they can be my friends too. And together, we can all do wonderful things in the world of Fortnite. That's like maybe come together as a squad or a duo or a trio and get a beginning Fortnite player their first W. Oh, what a great feeling that is. I remember when I got my first one, it took me months and months and months and months. It took me forever, it seemed, to get my first dub. Over a month, folks. In Fortnite, you know it's no joke. Come on, we know what kind of game this is. You have to be a very talented individual to play this game. Just as well as the other franchise. We're not the only franchise out there, but right now it's the only franchise for Papa Doc 444 because it's all the time I've got capable to lay to the, to not worry too much about. I've got one franchise I can pay attention to, and right now it's this one. I wish I had more time. I wish we all had more time, but it's a commodity that it's the fire that we all burn in, folks. Time. We can never change time. We can't change a directive of what time's going to do. It's going to do what it's going to do, and that means it's going to continue. Right now, all right, folks, I seem to have a great deal of action all around me. I better do something to solve this. Otherwise, I could be dead very soon. Now, we don't want that to happen. And that is me not knowing how to use this railgun. Inefficient as possible. That is me using the railgun to maximum efficiency. Yes, folks, the field of the railgun is that the projectile merely needs to be close to your enemy because it's the plasma surrounding the rail that is the disruptor. That is what is killing them. That is why these premium shots are so beautiful and so wonderful a thing to be able to pull off. This railgun is no joke, folks, and it's true science. It's sending a projectile at somewhere just around the speed of light. That projectile creates a field around it known as a plasma field displacement wave. Plasma field displacement waves are extremely destructive. A 50 caliber Bear sniper rifle, long distance, long range weapon, the field of energy around the projectile causes more or just as much damage as the projectile itself. Plasma rails are a scary invention. And it's a scary thinking, but reality in the real world is this kind of weaponry truly does exist, and man, does it frighten me. Yes, folks, you see the efficiency of that railgun, and I'm so very glad to have actually just captured on video my first official kill with one, so rock on. That was awesome. The group challenge from previous, one of the group members, actually it was Green Cannibal, the Canadian representative in our group. A fine play. took him down, and it was just a great shot. So Green Cannibal got that one achieved for us over the weekend in the group. And man, oh man, I was super excited about that. It was just such a great shot. And I just created a pretty decent shot myself there. And I left a whole pile of loot sitting there. Can you imagine that? What was I thinking? Maybe there's a better assault rifle here. Hey, you know, when the margins are this small, don't skip the loot. You got all kinds of health around here. It's easy to get to. And folks, I'm closing in on that top 10, and I'm feeling really good about it too. It's just good to be back with everybody. Number 444 has missed you greatly, and I try to produce as many of these as I can, folks, but sometimes I get caught up in that terrible grasp of that thing called time. And as we pass through it, we don't have enough of it. In many cases, I am very saddened by my lack of time. And I wish I had more, because if I did, I'd spend a great deal of much more time on the island. Yo, folks, I'm closing in on that top 10, and I'm super excited about it. Space in between spaces now. We're going to let that board work away on itself, and chow a little corn here. Take that. And maybe that coconut. Oh, those are shield only. All right, I forget sometimes. All right, folks. This is where it's tedious. Yes, folks, this is Evasion and Tactics at its finest. This is not a setup. I don't know this player. This is an entirely random lobby, but the advantage of the space in between spaces is if you look hard enough, you can find all the room you need. Some folks do revert to it as camping. In a combat situation where there's already gunfire being exchanged in a situation that you're walking toward, evasion and tactics is what this boils down to. And now we become the wind. And we will pass through as the wind does until it is time to make our great escape. And that time, my friends, is now. And the Great Escape now is underway. Papa Doc 444 maintaining the vehicle V8 that he has underneath him. He's going to put the pedal to the metal and try to get himself into a position. Hey, folks, look at that. Top 10 has been achieved by number 444, a position that he always likes to take you to. And today is wonderful because it's a return to that wonderful thing we all love so much called work. And why work on Monday? Because everybody works on Monday. And yes, right now, number 444 is putting it in and using that V8 to the doggonest of his ability, and not wanting to get dead soon. He's going to take a fight right to the face and put the place nowhere he needed to be. David Rockstar 420 took him down like busyness. But folks, I did deliver you that top 10. This is that Welcome to Monday video, and hello to all the subscribers. Thank you so very much for letting me be what I am going to become, because we are on our way to 1.5 million subscribers, folks, and it starts someplace. It started with the first one, and that first subscriber, I know for sure, was my beautiful, lovely wife. I got to share that with everybody, you know. She's my greatest support. I couldn't be anything without her. My queen indeed. A kingdom so happy right now, I get to record Fortnite videos and load them up to my old friends. My friends who started in the beginning of this are considered my old friends. My new friends are my recent friends. and all of you are my friends. Oh, that was quite the exchange, and do you see that? Space in between spaces. Camping, whatever they call it, it's a tactic. It's a battlefield tactic, and it's used all over the world. Uh-oh, then you got that abduction factor. But as you see, you just pour some heat into them, and they're going to put you down. So when you get captivated by those, you don't have to worry. Those UFOs can be dealt with. And at this point, they're no longer UFOs. They're flying platforms. We know what they are. They're identified. We're flying them. So these are flying platforms at this, folks. The UFO factor is gone. Unidentified is not happening anymore. And look, we got a response to some craziness going on right here. I really want to keep watching this. Yes, look at the tactic go. Hanging out, not knowing that they're even there. And that takes them down, folks. Look at that. The absolute preciseness of this individual came to the board after I was long since taken off. Oh, some sportsmanship. A GG. Not given by me, given by the opponent that just took somebody out, and a GG indeed. Look at that, folks. We're starting a revolution inside Fortnite to return to the sportsmanship of the game. Yes, all the toxicity, bull crap, and all of that sweaty crap, and whatever you call yourselves, tryhards, I don't know. The lingo is hard to keep up with. But if you're playing the game, tossing out GGs instead of disrespectful emotes, you're changing the game, folks, and that's why I'm here. Number 444 bids all of you a fine day. Peace out.